So contrary to what some people, websites, and articles will say, Disney is not going under unless this thing lasts like 5 years and they can't get back to any sort of operations. Now, of course, we've talked about it. They took out a giant $5+ billion loan with interest, and they're going to have to pay that back. And obviously, what exactly does this mean for the MCU, for Star Wars and all that? And what it means is essentially, well, they're gonna be okay. Unless, again, this thing lasts like 5+ years. Now, you have to understand, what they're doing, and to make this simple for you guys, let's say every month you expect $1,000. And that's your pay. You're like, okay, I got $1,000 coming in, and you pretty much work everything out where you're like, okay, well, I'm going to spend $990 and I'm going to put 10 away. Suddenly something happens, your car breaks down or something, you're like, oh God, I got to spend $1,100. What am I going to do? Well, I guess I'll borrow 100, and then there we go. So what Disney did is borrow a small fraction that they know they'll make back, and that's really it. When everything's back to normal, they'll be able to repay that quickly. And once normal business operations go back, it's not a problem, right? Because their yearly revenue far surpasses what they have to borrow. What they had to borrow was just enough to be able to cover the current ongoing operations while everything is down. And when everything gets back to normal, they'll quickly just rebound, and there we go. So again, I don't think there's any big impact on anything happening. They're not going to be like, well, we ought to borrow billions of dollars. This means we're not producing new MCU content. No, it means the exact opposite. It means they're going to produce more content. They're going to get back to it faster and try to get back to it faster so that they can make that money back faster, pay it off faster without getting a ton of interest, and get back to being on the pure positive side of things, not the negative, right? So again, there's no big impact here. They're going to get back to getting everything off the ground rather soon. So again, some of the stories out there are spinning a little bit more out of control. Some are saying it kind of downplaying, saying it's no big deal. It is a big deal. They took out billions in credit. But when you really think about it, again, not really. So again, they'll recover. It's Disney. Of course they'll recover. That's kind of their thing. They've always recovered. And I mean always, if you go look through their history, they've had some really rocky times where they almost... people were literally talking about it like, wow, is Disney going to be here next year? They were at that a couple of times. But it's gotten better, and it'll get better. I mean, right now, nobody's really doing good.